Ever wondered about investing in stocks? Well, that's what we will be discussing today in this video. Investing is a means to a happier ending. It is something that helps your money grow over time, and who doesn't like investing? Well, investing may sound easy, but it is not so if you are not familiar and informed about it. Investing in stocks is a common way for all those beginners who want to gain investment experience. So what are stocks? Stocks are shares of ownership in a public company and has become an open market for the investors who connect to buy and sell investments. The ideal purpose of the stock market is to let companies expand their business using the funds they have invested. So the stock market is a measure of a company's liquidity due to its ability to meet short-term obligations as well as fund operations of the business. Why do people invest in stock? As said earlier, it is a tool for people to use to make themselves grow. The stock market serves two purposes. One is that it provides capital to companies where they use it to fund and expand their business, and the other is that it stimulates economic growth. Trading on the stock market gives people the freedom to work from wherever and whenever they want. It also helps people grow their retirement funds, finance business expansion, and achieve other financial goals. Today, with the help of electronic trading accounts, anyone can start trading. So are you ready to start investing? Let's get on to it. Follow these tips and rules to start investing in stocks today. Point number 1 is find the right broker. There are several ways to approach stock investing. Now, if you're the type who wants to choose stock and stock fund for yourself and do every process on your own, then you will need to know some brokers through whom you can choose as per how you want. You can check out the list of the brokers mentioned in the description box. But if you want someone to do it for you, then you will need some help. For that, we recommend you to pick any of the robo-advisors who will build and manage your portfolio for a small fee. In India, people trade stocks on two platforms, namely the Bombay Stock Exchange, established in 1875. It is the oldest stock exchange in Asia, and National Stock Exchange, the largest stock exchange in India. But to access these exchanges, retail traders need to register with the brokerage firms or the depository participant DPs first. So it is important to find the right depository participant as the retail investors buy and sell through them. The DP that you choose will play as an interface for you to interact with the stock market. So when you open a Demat account, start with a depository participant, as these accounts will let you trade stocks as per your convenience. Since we can't get any guarantee on the trades that we make, be careful to choose the right broker or DP before you start trading. Point number 2 is documents. As mentioned earlier, to start trading, you will need a Demat account to store your information electronically and a trading account to execute the trades. For this, you will have to need some documents like permanent address proof, identity proof, electronic KYC, and some information about your salary. Some depository participants allow you to link your Aadhaar card to your trading account. Once you open an account, the application process is easy as it can be electronically done despite the long queues. Point number 3 is trading and investing. Once all the documents are submitted, the depository participant or the broker you have chosen will cross-check your details and then will provide you with login details. Now you can start trading by logging in with your details. There will be two strategies that you can choose from. One is trading section, where you can aim to turn short-term price fluctuations to profits. This kind of strategy is followed by small traders who tend to clear off all their positions by the end of the day. The next strategy is the investing section, where it holds your position for a long term. The idea behind this type is to discover undervalued businesses, buy their stock, and maintain our position through the temporary market's ups and downs. Point number 4 is do some research. Now, before buying any company's stock, do research about the company thoroughly. A trader should always check out for the company's revenue model, its management stability, and its competitor, etc. Investors often tend to push themselves to buy high-priced stocks without giving it a good thought. So do not rush in to get a higher number of stocks, but always stay within your budget. Point number 5 is start slow. Now, investment is not something you can get in one go, but it takes time. Be patient and start by giving it some time. Like if you have ₹1,000 to invest, then look for stocks that fall within your budget and find the best options. When you start slowly, you are actually learning, thereby boosting your marketing knowledge that in turn will help you create a great portfolio. Point number 6 is portfolio. It is important to keep a steady portfolio while investing. As a trader, you must mix up different sectors in your portfolio so that your portfolio is not subjected to ups and downs in one particular sector. Traders should also look to invest in large companies for stable but small returns and small companies for large returns. So with these tips in mind, I hope you are all ready to start investing. Get yourself out there in the field of investment and learn and grow. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if you have found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. If you like our video and want to see more such videos, please do contribute on our Patreon page. The link is in description box below. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Take care and see you next time.